Hey guys, for today's Halloween theme, we're doing vampires. And I was supposed to have fangs in. Look, I even bought, where are they? I even had like real ones, see like right there. But it's like 2 in the morning and mixing the putty and sticking it on my teeth, I was like, forget it. And then I have the like the cheap ones, like those. But I kept getting lipstick all over them and they looked stupid, so we're gonna be fangless. But anyway, I thought I'd do a little vampire makeup to go with it. 2 vampire books to do a review on today. Neither one was actually really like scary or horror, but they're vampires, so it still counts, I think. The first one is the 3rd book in the Vampire Diaries, Stefan's Diary series, and it is Volume 3, The Craving. And this one, if you watched my other reviews on the first 2, I really didn't care for them very much, but this one was much better. I don't know if it's because Stefan and Damon have kind of reverted, or not reverted back to, but are finally in the moods and personalities that we are familiar with them in from the regular series. But anyway, spoilers if you haven't read the first 2 books, so stop listening and skip ahead or something. But having left New Orleans, Stefan has decided to not drink human blood anymore. He's living off animals, and he's traveled north to, I think it's New York. And when he gets there, he's living in Central Park, and he comes upon a woman who was like stabbed, I think, and he saves her and kind of gets dragged into her family and the rich New York society. And I don't want to give too much away because it's actually kind of good, but Damon comes along eventually, and Damon's there. And you know, he was originally hated being a vampire and didn't want to be a vampire, but as of the last book, has kind of really embraced it and is killing everyone and hates Stefan still, and hates how Stefan thinks he's better than everyone because he's not drinking human blood and blah blah blah. So I liked that they were who they are in the rest of the series, how Damon's kind of evil and Stefan's all brooding and moody and whatever. I kind of can't stand him. But I really liked the story, I liked them, I liked everyone that they met in the story, I liked the whole girl and her family thing. Big kind of, not a huge surprise, but kind of surprise ending. It ties in with later books, so you see some characters that reoccur or are referenced later. So this one just really felt like more part of the whole series than the first 2 did. So I liked it, I recommend it. It's a good ending to the series since I wasn't sure I wanted to continue it. But it was good. I liked it. And then the second book, that was by L.J. Smith. I figure you probably know that if you like the Vampire Diaries, but I forgot to mention it. And then the second book I have is Bloodthirsty by Flynn Meany, that I just kind of picked up randomly because I was looking for another vampire book to kind of go along with the theme. And I saw this, and the little thing on the front says, some vampires are good, some are evil, some are faking it to get girls. And the whole premise is the main character's named Finbar, awful name, but he's a twin, a fraternal twin. And while his twin Luke has a normal name, and he's all like athletic and good looking and has all the girls and blah blah blah, Finbar is the complete opposite. He's got the name to deal with, he's like skinny and pale and unathletic, and he spends more time with books than people. And yeah, it's just, they couldn't be more opposite. But one day, or not one day, but you know, Finbar's parents decide to send him to a different school so he can hopefully make friends and blah blah blah. And on this, oh, forgot to mention that he's allergic to sun. He finds this out one day, it just kind of happens. God, I have lipstick everywhere. It just kind of happens one day, and he finds out he's allergic to sun, and if he's out in the sun, he blisters, and it's gross. So anyway, he's coming back from the doctor's office where he got this all figured out, and some girl mistakes him for a vampire, which kind of sets the whole scene. He's originally insulted, but finds out that pretending to be a vampire could be a good thing. And so the whole rest of the book is him pretending to be a vampire and creating this whole new persona to be a cool kid that people are going to love. So you have to read it to see if it works out, and if people really fall for it, or if they think he's cool, or whatever. My favorite part was, I'm not going to tell you everything about it, but my favorite part was when him and one of his new friends go to this like sci-fi convention, and of course, and it just involves, let's say, a horde of vampire fangirls and a table of Slayers and a table of Jacobs from Twilight, and it was just really, really funny. and I'm a big convention nerd myself, so I just love that part. So yeah, at first when reading this premise, I was like, ugh, I don't know, I'll just read it to kind of go with the theme, so I have 2 vampire books. But I really liked it. A couple parts I actually laughed out loud. Finbar is a really cool character. Like, he just feels like such a nerd and a loser, and he kind of like reinvents himself. And that's kind of a theme through the book. You meet a couple different people that reinvent themselves in high school and kind of just decide to be different people. And it's a good theme. It's a good kind of, I don't know what to call it, a good whatever, good idea, showing you that you can change who you are. Not to make other people happy, but if you're not happy with who you are, you can change it, you can tweak it, and just kind of give off a new persona. So yeah, definitely recommend this. It's very cute, very funny, quick read, and surprisingly good. So yeah, and only, let's see, is it 2 weeks? Maybe not even, no, maybe a little more, until Halloween. So super exciting. Hope you're decorating the house and getting your costume ready and all kind of fun stuff. I've already done my haunted house. I've done 2 haunted houses. I think I'll be doing 1 or 2 more, and got my scary movies, taping the sci-fi marathons of scary stuff. AMC and Sci-Fi and Chiller all have lots of scary stuff going on. And yeah, I guess that's it. Just gearing up for Halloween. So coming up next, I'll be doing a review on the R.L. Stine's Fear Street series. So if you have any interest in that, watch my next video. Leave me comments, suggestions, questions, anything. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.